This playthrough is rated M for mature.
What's stronger, Vicky's revenge, or our wanting a free and peace-filled Gotham? Religious imagery, really, guys? Come on, you can do better than that. And there's Vicky and her brother, or half-brother, I guess. Whoa, Alfred, he got the crap beat out of him. Sorry, dude.
You came for me.
Of course I did, dude. You're my butler. I mean,
what you said. I knew you'd come. Man, I made you.
Just hold on, Alfred. Did you see where she went?
She just disappeared.
He did get his head smacked quite a bit, so he's probably... Uh-oh. And the game loads. Great. Thanks, game. Thanks, game. Ruined the tension. Yep. Yep. Anytime now. Woo! Ah. Yeah, I think the music cues are going to be slightly off. Whoa. Hold on now. Put the stick down.
So familiar.
Yeah.
Alfred. Such concern for someone you've never met before.
I won't share mercy to you, Miss Vale.
I don't have for you.
Huh. Sounds like deflection to me. There's
sure,
more
whatever you want to say.
Telling. It makes me wonder. Do you really care? Only one way to find out.
Not really. Oh.
That man. Don't you?
Shut up, old man. You've seen my true self. Your turn.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Take off your mask.
What? I'm Batman, dude. Not gonna do that.
You really...
Yeah, I'm not gonna give you the satisfaction of that.
You're only a piece in the bigger game, but you're the only piece I have left.
Counter this right. Woo! Get her! Oh shit! Damn! You're gonna pay for that, Miss Arkham, or Vicki Vale, or Icky Vicky, or your articles were terrible. I'm sorry, guys, for this loading nonsense that's going on here. I really should have reset my system while I was between. Whoa! She damaged the suit.
No
How dare you?
lies.
This costs like $1 billion.
The only truth left is in your death.
Fine. I'm ready for that. Bring it. Okay, that sucked. Or that didn't work. Alright, time for good old-fashioned fisticuffs. Mano y mano. Padre is... Se casa u casa. I don't know. Yeah! See, we actually do have better... Either our fighting skills have been toned a bit, or she's just so crazy that she's not really fighting properly. Either way. Boom. And a smack and a whack. And a ruff. And a ruff. And a ruff. I don't think so. You probably shouldn't use that sonic thing in here. It might cause the whole place to fall down. Well, too bad. I've got this new suit. I've got the I've got the Eye of the Tiger. I've got the Eye of the Tiger and the Feel of the Fight. I don't actually all the lyrics, so. But either way. Oh, yeah, you better stop using that, lady. You know, do you want to kill us both? At least you want to survive, I assume. Let's get your revenge. Oh, if I get rid of her toy. Maybe. Man. Uh-oh. Why don't... Does it have to have a charge? Is that why she doesn't always use it or something? Oh, did she, like, blast me in the mask? I think she did, because my suit had a damage thing in it. Because it looked like my eye, there was like a crack amongst my eye or something like that in the thing there. And a bang. Right through the statue. Yeah. Did we break her staff? Oh, we did, finally. Got rid of that thing. That thing was a bitch and a half. Maybe this is the... No, this can't be just the console version. This gotta be me having left the system on too long.
Stop, Vicki. It's over.
You're through.
Nothing will keep me from my revenge.
Uh-oh. She's trying to fly her way out of here using her propulsion or boots or something like that. Are those basically like jet boots, pretty much, for all intents and purposes? Like a Iron Man type of jet boots or something? And into the statue. There is something cathartic about beating up the bad guy finally after throughout the whole game. You're finally like, oh, we finally get to fisticuffs them. Or not. By the way, since this is a combat scene, it would be considered you need to try and win, basically. Otherwise, you'll die. So, all right, it's it, the finale, or okay, almost the finale. Boom! Oh, we didn't even get to do our final blow. Probably because I screwed it up or something. Oh well. And she's out. Field goal. Touchdown. Goal. Or home run. Or 40 love. Uh-oh. Get out of there. This place is gonna... Fine. Well, we need to get up here. Us and Alfred, otherwise it's going to be all for naught, so... Or she's not going to run either. Okay.
You belong in this darkness, Batman. You'll be buried with it.
You think so?
And the butler.
I don't think so, Vicki. Finish her! Boom! Goodbye, Vicki. It's good riddance. Alright, let's get Alfred out of here before he gets crushed to death. Come on, Alfred. Get your lazy bones out of here. Oh, you're not getting away now. Whoa. Dang it. She's gonna get away. Oh, or she's gonna get... Hi, you're stuck in here with us. Oh. Now she's gone. Bye, Vicki. You're an insulated character at best. Now we gotta figure out a way to get up here ourselves before we're crushed to death. Wait, if there was a way out of there just in the back, why didn't Vicki take that way? That doesn't make sense. Why? Why don't you make sense, game? Well, that's it. Lady Arkham has been defeated. The children of Arkham are probably going to be all rounded up. I think that's the end for everything. I think everything's going to be back to normal, except for what happened to Alfred. But maybe it was only superficial at best. Be fine. He's an old man. He's resilient. He could probably just shake it off. Just shake his hands. You know, clap his hands like that, and it'll be all right. 1 week later.
As to last week's events at Arkham Asylum, a spokesperson for the GCPD assured us that the breakout has been contained and all inmates have been returned to their cells.
Oh, good.
Miss Vale is missing and presumed dead.
Oh, she is.
A gruesome battle with the caped vigilante known only as the Batman.
Is a vigilante, not vigilante.
Her death marks the end of Children of Arkham's reign of terror.
And a toast for death. Yay,
if the
death.
public knew the half of it.
We just have to have the satisfaction of knowing we had a good job.
They don't.
Yep. Aw,
Any
he's got
word
an
from
iPad.
Miss Kyle? And I don't expect I'll be hearing from her anytime soon.
That's good. Oh, yeah.
Alfred, here, let me help.
No, don't.
It's not going to be a very effective butler for a while.
With everything that's been going on, I haven't yet thanked you, Bruce. You saved my life.
Oh yeah, we saved your
no
life
doubt
and
Miss
not.
Vale would have killed me had you not arrived when you did. But the fact remains, in my state, I'm not of much use to you.
Especially without an eye now.
It'll take time to adjust, and I'm afraid it may interfere with my butler duties.
Yep, sorry, dude.
Only hope I don't become a burden. You have enough to worry about without my adding to your list.
Well, as long as you can still get me my
promise
tea.
you, I will use everything at my disposal to help you.
As long as you don't.
Well,
As long as you get my goddamn key.
And the silver's not going to polish itself, is it?
True. I wouldn't do anything here without by myself. I'm too lazy for that.
We will get through this, Bruce. Don't
course we
lose
will.
sight of the fact that you've done some real good for Gotham.
Did I?
You should be proud.
There will be more.
Lady Arkham, Penguin, Harvey. They won't be the last to threaten Gotham.
Otherwise, we wouldn't sell
Likely
comic
not.
books.
But you'll be ready. In the meantime, let us hope for some peace.
Maybe for a
To
few
peace.
weeks. Until the second season, at least.
The damage done by the children of Arkham has left Gotham a city in turmoil.
Oh yeah.
Faith in those at the top has perhaps irrevocably been shaken.
Yeah, people forget about it after a
Acting
week of cat
Commissioner
videos.
James Gordon has promised to speak out about the issue tonight during an emergency citywide address.
And I
Oh,
hope,
really?
despite the recent terror that's gripped our city, that Gotham's leading citizens will come out to show their support.
Will his token appointment be enough to regain the city's trust? It remains to be seen. But experts agree that
Yeah,
Gordon
best to have the
requested
rich people
Gotham's
come out and
leaders to
actually.
stand behind him.
Yeah.
Leaders like you.
Oh. I
Let
guess.
Gotham see
Uh,
who Bruce Wayne truly is, and let them know what you plan to do for his future.
After all they treated me throughout this whole
This could be a
ordeal?
first start.
For you, and for this city.
Wait, did they pretty much just forget what
No,
happened with me?
In Gotham, the only figure that can make as much impact as a Wayne.
I think
is
they did,
Batman.
actually. Huh.
You've helped this city tremendously, both as Bruce Wayne and Batman.
Yeah, I'm the
And that
best, aren't I?
person, whether he dons a cape or not, is someone I'm proud of and honored.
Well, good. At least
Call
I hope
my
you
friend.
accept all my. I hope you accept all my decisions from now on without bitching about it. Just doing my job.
I'm just doing my job. Nothing more.
Yep.
You're a better man than you'll admit.
Okay, sure I am.
So, what do you intend to do about tonight?
Oh, tough decision, huh?
Well, Lucius has yet to invent a suit that'll let Bruce Wayne and Batman be in the same place at once.
That is
One day.
unfortunate.
One day.
I suppose
how to do
you
it.
must decide whose appearance will be more valuable. As Bruce, you can help repair the damage done to your name, get the public support so that you can change things from the top down.
Huh.
But Batman is a symbol of justice and strength. Maybe in these dark times, that is truly what Gotham needs the most.
Oh, we must make one final decision
Perhaps
in.
one is truly the mask. And
Now we
one
must
is
make
who
them-
you truly believe you are.
Let's make one final decision for the Batman Telltale series. How do we want to end this? Do we want to go as Bruce, repair the foundation of the city of what we've gone through with our money and our goodwill for the city? Or go as Batman, knowing that there's a symbol of justice around, a man dressed as a bat who speaks deeply and punches people and hurts criminals, whatever. Both would be a good option. But the city has been callous to Bruce Wayne, and I feel that there's no need to improve upon it with ours. Let us believe what they want to believe, because we know where our best efforts are always put to the test. Let's do this as Batman, because
Batman.
goddammit, I am me.
Attendance.
You'll make quite the impression. Gordon will be grateful.
Because that's the only way to do it. You play the Batman game to play as Batman, god damn it. True, I probably wish that meme never existed, but Why not take advantage of it while we're doing
currently
it?
awaiting newly appointed acting police commissioner James Gordon, who will address the city for the first time in the wake of the terrorist attacks perpetrated by Lady Arkham.
I, as acting police commissioner.
Boy, don't smoke too many cigarettes, dude. Otherwise, you won't be commissioner for very long. Man, you gotta get rid of the stress somehow, right? You need some Chinese worry balls, my friend. That'll work. Hey, buddy.
Is everything all right? I assume you're not here to give a speech. So, what is it?
I'm just here because I want to be.
Got it.
I just like hanging around.
Well, I appreciate the extra pair of eyes. City's on edge. Tonight can make all the difference. You're one hell of an addition to this lineup. Gotham's best and brightest have turned out for this.
Funny how you've forgotten all the things I've done throughout the whole game.
You're not a man of many words, but I'd like to say something to Gotham on your behalf.
Oh, you would you?
Is there anything you'd like them to know? Maybe about how you'd like to be seen moving forward?
Eh. You can do whatever you want. I don't care.
Had a feeling you'd say that.
At least he understands us.
You know, I always wanted this. To be commissioner someday.
You wanted all
to have
that
the
stress?
Chance to shape this.
Damn it, Batman! You didn't let the man speak his mind. Come on.
Be used to that by now.
You know, you just leave. You're just like, I don't want to hear your backstory. Woo! That's true. Sometimes I'm like that too. I was like, I don't want to hear that. Come on. True. Batman is kind of a dick sometimes. They did make fun of that in the third Christopher Nolan movie, the Dark Knight Rises, which I'll admit is probably the weakest out of the three movies. But they did have a funny scene where Catwoman does the same thing to him. He's like, so that's what that feels like. So you can tell that Christopher Nolan at least has a sense of humor when it comes to stuff like that. Or whoever wrote the script, if not him. So, alright, let's get the final scene of the game. Alright, tell it like it is, James, or Jim, whatever. Are you talking, or are you just...
One of those citizens
around?
is Batman.
Oh, okay. Wait, was there supposed to be
speak here tonight? But he's a man of action, not words.
Was he saying stuff before the game just glitched out?
Men and women like that. Heroes who will fight to lift Gotham out of the darkness, rather than simply talking about making a difference.
True. Wait, who's
Let
that?
Gotham be a city of heroes.
There you go.
United,
Everyone could be a vigilante.
strong and hopeful.
Yeah. What the? One last button push for the end that I won't press. And still we save him anyway? Yeah, I didn't do anything. Uh-oh. What happens if I don't do anything? Oh, Montoya kills him. Great, thanks.
Clear the area. Get that bastard to lock up.
Well, I did nothing. I don't know why I find that funny with me not doing the last button press and Batman's looking around like, okay, I guess I didn't do anything. And I believe that's it. That's the end of Batman. I probably should have done the button press, but it probably wouldn't have changed very much, really, in the end. But, yeah, it's kind of funny in this game to sometimes purposely not do stuff to see what happens. So you got to give the game.
Just minutes ago,
Gotta give him credit for that.
Commissioner James Gordon delivered a rousing speech that turned into a shocking assassination attempt on his life. Batman made short work of the assassin.
I sure did.
Boy, it's gonna be tough to top that.
But I'll give it a shot.
How'd you get out of prison? And that's it. Batman, the Telltale Series, Season 1. The end. Yeah, John, and Episode 5 City Light, and the season in general. And John Doe apparently got out of prison. Who knew? So, that is it. Everything's come to pass. Batman has saved the day, though Alfred has taken a wound has been wounded in the effort. Vicki Vale, known as Lady Arkham, has been defeated for good, killed under a bunch of rubble. Although in most stories you'd think that wouldn't be the end of her, but As far as I know, season 2 doesn't have her in it. So as far as I know, she died there. So, and Batman now looks over the city as a watchful knight to help James Gordon, or Jim Gordon, protect the city in his own way. And yes, despite the game having my own choices and decisions, everything I've done being a crazy monster and all this other stuff because I would hurt criminals, all this other stuff, completely wiped away. Yep, doesn't matter at all. Just like, nope, none of that ever happened. I'm glad to have you here. So, yeah, oh well. Nice job, Troy, although I'll admit Troy Baker is good, but I always kept hearing Troy Baker and not Bruce Wayne or Batman half the time, so I don't know. I feel he probably wasn't the best role for Batman, personally. I mean, I'm glad he got the work and everything. I'm just saying, overall, I probably I didn't see him really as Batman. I thought all the voice actors were good, even the guy who... I should have read the line for the guy who plays Lucius Fox, because he's like in every Telltale game as a voice. He was Lee in The Walking Dead. He was Bluebeard in Wolf Among Us. He was Lucius Fox in this game. What other? I think he has a role in the Guardians of the Galaxy games as well as a minor character. And I think he was in Minecraft, if I remember correctly, wasn't he? Yeah, he was that knight dude of the in the first 5 episodes. He was the knight guy of the heroes. I forgot, or the Order of the Stone, or whatever it was. Let's see, what other Telltale games has he been in? I'm trying to remember now at the top of my head. I haven't played the Game of Thrones one, so I don't know. He's probably in there somewhere as a character. Let's see. He's probably, but he's done a lot of work in there, like just as side character, so good for him. But anyway, let's go over our final decisions of the game before I go over the final little bits of review or whatever that I feel about this game. So, what did you do with Harvey's coin? You and 44% of players threw Harvey's coin over the balcony so he could hurt himself. I assume if you caught it, he basically gives up because he can't make a decision. But we did the most aggressive way to do it to end that. Did you blame Alfred for his involvement with Thomas Wayne? You and 2.3% of players blamed Alfred for not doing enough to stop Thomas Wayne. But also, 27.7% of players told Alfred it didn't matter who is at fault, all that matters is fixing the problem. 67% of players said comforted Alfred, saying it wasn't to blame, and 2.1% of players did not respond as Alfred blamed himself. So that's interesting that there was 4 variations on that decision there. How did you respond to Selena? You and 8.7% of players deemed Selena as nothing more than a thief. Yeah, she is nothing but a thief. She can't redeem herself at all. Harumph, I say. She is below me as Batman. Did you take off the cowl? You and 26.9% of players kept the cowl on and protected your identity. Basically, from what I understand, if you keep your cowl on, obviously Alfred loses the use of his left eye and he wears an eye patch for the as far as I know, season 2, he wears an eye patch throughout all of it. So, if you take off the cowl, I forgot the exact situation, but from what I understand, Batman loses a piece of, or sorry, Bruce Wayne loses a piece of his right ear. So in the rest of the season 2, or at least from the bits and pieces I've seen of the trailer, he has a chunk of his earlobe gone. So. I think, and then the final decision of the game is: did you attend Gordon's address as Bruce or Batman? You and 38.4% of players showed up to Gordon's address as Batman. Damn it! Of course I did. And that's it. All our decisions throughout the game, and all we need to do now is just press A to. Well, that's pretty much it, because the commercial was already on the side there, or not commercial. All the credits were on the side there, so we don't have to talk through the credits now. I guess I could give my general opinion of the game. Overall, it wasn't bad. I wish the game had more big decision moments, I guess is the word, because I felt like a lot of the decision moments that were decisions weren't that big. I felt there was only like a couple of really big important ones, especially only at the end with you and choosing to take on the cowl or take off the cowl, for example. There weren't, and I noticed there were a lot of scenes where when you had your decisions not actually matter or weren't referenced at all. Let's see. Oh, there's one final Wayne Tech little codec. I'll read that really quick. Let's see. Just when I thought all the holes in my control of Selena shows me, I forgot about the one I forgot about. Lucius designed an electronic skeleton key for me, a backdoor into all of my Wayne tech. Good in theory, but not so great when someone can break into my office and steal it. This is a can of worms I need to confront head on one day. Yep. I think that's it for all that. And then yeah, you can look over your achievements, which you get all of them from playing the game, so you don't have to do anything different or change or replay the game as a different way. So, yep, these are all were made, but half of them didn't really matter in the long run, which is kind of sad, really. Yeah, Telltale does a lot of those Joker decisions seem to be a big deal, but in the end, very rarely are a lot of them actually referenced. I think that's the problem with Telltale writing recently, is a lot of the stuff isn't referenced as well anymore. It's just there to be there. Like, I don't know, I think it's I'll admit, after the Walking Dead Season 1 game, a lot of their decisions haven't been as good. Well, except maybe Tales from the Borderlands, which actually people consider that to be their best game. Well, I mean, even though weirdly enough it didn't sell as well from what I heard, and that's why they haven't made a sequel of it. Odd. But anyway, yeah, so their writing hasn't been as good as back then, I'll admit, but you know, they're trying, and I think it's because they got too many franchises and too many projects they're working on, too many games that they're spread out their writers and everything to a thin point. So it's but overall, what do I think about the game? I thought the music for the most part was pretty spot on for what it needed to be, especially the end credits music. I like that. I like the kind of the Batman theme. Not as good as Danny Elfman's, but it's close, you know, just enough to kind of get a feel of it. Graphically, it didn't look bad. I feel like the game suffered from Telltale using the same engine too many times. I think they need to improve their engine or maybe give it a good update, because there are a lot of glitches and minor issues with either uploads or the scenes not uploading correctly, or you see glitches in like character movement or in the background and stuff like that, which is minor, but it is important to know. Story, I mean, the story is fine. It was basically, you know, Batman defeating the villains and all that. Now, how about the middle of it, or how it went about? I don't know how I feel about the whole Thomas Wayne being a true villain. Like, it seems like they very rarely showed him in a good light. Like, they showed him in a good light before we found out. Like, well, okay, the good light isn't he protected them when he got shot, but that's it, right? So we just assumed from Batman's experiences that he was a good father, perfect man, all that. And then afterwards, like, even with your player decisions, it didn't seem like it tried to find any really good moments to try and redeem him as a person. Like, he was basically a villain through and through, and there was just nothing that could be redeemed about that, you know? So I feel like there was a lost point there. I feel like the Cobblepot Bruce Wayne relationship didn't go where it should have gone. I think, like, it should have still gone with you beating you know, Cobblepot, and then being a point of, yeah, there's no way going back, maybe, or no point of reconciliation. Like, they don't even give a chance to, like, try and reconcile. Like, his revolution is just so strong that that's it. Like, I don't know. Like, I feel like they brought that up, and yeah, that's been in the comics. That was something they introduced, like, in the 80s, I think it was, that they had to tie family-wise. But they never really tried to go anywhere with it in this series, which I know he wasn't supposed to be the main villain. Really, it's supposed to be Lady Arkham, but I don't know. I feel like that was dropped, or that was missed. Same with the Harvey and Batman thing. Like, there's so many decisions that they try to make you think that you can actually possibly fix Harvey. But as far as I understand, Harvey ends up like this no matter what you do at the end. And I don't mind a story getting to the same point, because obviously these stories are about the choice of illusion. But I feel like for a lot of big decisions that they're trying to bring, that there was... Because the whole keeping the pocket or ring in your pocket, yeah, Harvey pops up near the final talking scenes, but not a whole lot more changes, really, from what I understand. So, like I said, they did a little bit better about trying to, like, improve Harvey and Batman's relationship, but like I said, another point where I think it wasn't worked on well enough. And then the whole Vicki being the villain, them trying to create basically a new villain in Lady Arkham and making it Vicki Vale. I get that being a big twist. And I know Vicki in the series has basically been the reporter and sometimes love interest of Bruce / Batman. but I don't know if that was really well done or executed, you know? Does that make sense? Like, I don't know. Like I said, it wasn't terrible. I just felt like it was almost like, it was like they were trying hard to make their own universe, so they were trying to make their own villain, but we never learned enough about Vicky's past, I think, or how she become a good fighter. Where did she get the boots and the staff? Right? They never tell us she's a techie. Did Oswald make that stuff? We never know how that stuff's around. I feel like they missed out on that. And as far as I know, she's not coming back, so we'll never know. And I don't expect the game to tell me everything, but I need at least allusions or possible references or something. So I still like the game, but I'll admit it has its flaws. So I mean, I'd probably play this game again just to maybe see nicer decisions, but it won't change the game that much. So it's up to you to decide how you want to play the game, really, the end. I decided to play the dick version because almost no one records the mean or asshole version of characters in these Telltale games. So I wanted to just show what happens if you're basically a douchebag throughout the whole game and see how much different it changes. And frankly, a lot of the times, everything gets reset after the next couple of scenes anyway. So being a dick is just to see funny responses. Also, if you try playing the game while being silent. It's actually kind of comical sometimes with, like The Wolf Among Us especially is funny when you're quiet, and Batman's actually kind of funny. There's actually quite a few scenes where when he doesn't talk, it's actually kind of humorous. So that's also a reason to play these games. But overall, I'd say a nice attempt, not their best effort, but overall, an interesting way to look at the Batman mythos. It'll be interesting to see what Season 2 holds, because I've heard they're going to actually bring back a lot more classic Batman villains in that one, so it'll be interesting to see where they go with that. So, but anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed my playthrough of this game. For the most part, I enjoyed playing the dick path and making my commentary based off that and my pretending to be a jerk throughout the whole thing, or at least as playing as Batman. That was fun to do instead of being myself most of the time. So, yeah, I hope you all enjoyed. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. I'll see you all next time when the mail comes in. And my verdict for this game is send it back to the mail. See you all next time, folks.